This morning, all public schools in Barrow County, Georgia are closed after a deadly mass shooting at a high school. The teen suspect is in custody. 4 people are dead, 9 others are hurt. One student sharing how it all unfolded.
He came up to my door, or the door to our classroom. Classmate got up. She went to open the door, but she didn't because she saw that he had a gun. She announced it. As soon as she announced it, he started firing. We all went into the corner. Yeah, we just kind of heard a lot of gunshots.
Horrifying. Authorities say the teen suspect had reportedly made online threats last year, and Rebecca Castor has more for us.
Phil, good morning. The 14-year-old shooter was booked overnight at a youth detention center. He will be charged with murder and tried as an adult.
The small town of Winder, Georgia is in mourning after a student opened fire inside Appalachia High School on Wednesday, killing 2 students and 2 teachers. At least 9 others were taken to the hospital and are expected to survive.
I would have never thought that this would happen like so close to me and that it would happen to people that I cared about.
The shooting taking place just a month into the new school year. Police say the 14-year-old suspect opened fire with an AR platform-style weapon on Wednesday morning, sending students and staff scrambling for cover. 2 school resource officers encountered the teen within minutes, and he immediately surrendered and was taken into custody.
All of our teachers are armed with a form of an ID called Centegix, and it alerts us that there is an active situation at the school for whatever reason, and that was pressed.
A motive is still under investigation, but the teen suspect was apparently known to law enforcement. The FBI says he was questioned last year over online threats regarding a possible school shooting.
They conducted an investigation at that time, and there was no probable cause for arrest or to take any additional law enforcement action.
All public schools in the county will be closed the remainder of the week as police continue to gather evidence and interview students and faculty. Bill.
Rebecca, this 14-year-old was questioned last year, as you mentioned in the piece, for making threats. Can you expand more on the frustrations that folks must be feeling now that this tragedy's unfolded?
Yeah, this is the point that community members are telling us that they are frustrated by. That law enforcement was tipped off to this student over a year ago. Now, it was the Jackson County Sheriff's Office that interviewed the shooter last year after receiving those tips from the FBI. They said they conducted a thorough investigation. The teen at the time denied making any of those online threats, and there wasn't enough evidence for them to make an arrest. And the Sheriff's Office told us, quote, "We can only do what the law allows."
Rebecca Castor live in Georgia for us this morning. Thank you so much.
Well, President Biden is speaking out about this tragedy and bringing a sense of urgency to address gun reform. On X, the president called to reinstate the ban on assault weapons and high-capacity magazines, saying thoughts and prayers are not enough.